Most people walk into a room and see furniture, faces, and food. But there is a rare kind of person who walks into that same room and sees a battlefield. They haven't even taken off their coat, yet they already know who is lying to whom. They've caught the split-second tightening of a jaw. They've felt the invisible cold spot in the air between a husband and wife who are smiling for the cameras. To the world, this is a superpower. But to them, it is a psychological trap. They are stuck in a cinema that never stops playing, and the brain has no off switch. But here is the question no one asks. Why was this sharp awareness given to them in the first place? Because nature doesn't give you a radar this sharp unless you are expecting a strike. And what they are about to discover about their own past might be the most uncomfortable truth of all. We call it hyperawareness, but science has a darker name for it: hypervigilance. Imagine a child who didn't grow up playing with toys, but playing with atmospheres. This child learned to read the weight of footsteps on the stairs. Was it the light, airy step of a happy parent, or the heavy, rhythmic thud of a storm approaching? Their amygdala, the brain siren, didn't just wake up, it stayed up. It built a neural highway designed to predict emotional disasters before the first word was even spoken. They didn't become smart, they became survivors. The shield they built back then didn't go away when they grew up. It fused into their skin. But the real danger isn't just seeing too much in others. It's what happens when that invisible eye turns around and looks directly at you. For the observer, a simple message from a boss isn't just a meeting. It's a data point. Why did they look away? Why was the pitch of their voice slightly lower than yesterday? Their brain runs a hidden equation 24/7. This is the default mode network on overdrive. While you are trying to enjoy your coffee, their brain is running a forensic analysis of a conversation they had 3 years ago. They aren't living in the present. They are living in a simulated replay. This leads to a state called a metacognitive prison. They don't just feel an emotion. They monitor it, analyze it, and then judge it. They are the actor, the director, and the harsh critic all at once. This is where it gets dangerous. When you can see through everyone's mask, you eventually start to wonder, is there anyone left to trust? Or is the whole world just a stage of high-definition lies? The final stage of this burden is emotional absorption. Because you see the hidden layers, you don't just notice a friend's sadness, you inhale it. Your mirror neurons are firing like a forest fire. You become the unpaid therapist for everyone you know. People love being around you because you get them, but who gets the person who is carrying the weight of 10 different souls? Your body starts to pay the price. Interoception, your ability to feel your internal state, becomes so sensitive that a single heartbeat feels like an explosion. Your body is screaming because it's tired of being on guard. So, how does the observer survive? You cannot simply turn off your vision. The secret is selective indifference. First, you must realize that not every silence is a hidden message. Sometimes, a slow reply is just exhaustion, not a shift in energy. Second, you must learn to name the siren. When your heart races, don't say, "I'm in danger." Say, "My brain is doing its old job. I am safe now." And finally, realize that clarity is only a gift when it comes with boundaries. You were a child who had to see everything to stay safe. But you are an adult now. You can finally afford to close your eyes. The world is still full of contradictions, but life becomes lighter when you stop trying to solve every equation. You cannot turn off the light in your mind, but you can change its intensity. Turn it from a sharp laser that exposes every flaw into a warm candle. A candle bright enough to understand human fragility, yet gentle enough to warm yourself as well. If this felt familiar, if you see yourself in this world of overly aware people, leave a comment about the sign that fits you the most. You are not alone, and your depth is not a flaw. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to protect your peace, and I'll see you in the next one.